Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, the Oscars, the pinnacle of filmmaking. But what if I told you things are about to get a whole lot more artificial? Are we on the verge of a major shakeup in how movies are made, judged, and even awarded? That's the big question we're tackling today. The Academy is seriously considering requiring films to disclose their AI usage when they submit for Oscar consideration. Think about that for a second. This isn't just about special effects anymore. It's about the very soul of filmmaking. Is it art or algorithm? This is a ticking time bomb for Hollywood. So let's dive in. Okay, let's rewind and get everyone on the same page. The Academy, the folks who hand out the Oscars, are thinking about making it mandatory for filmmakers to tell them exactly how much AI they used in their movies. This comes after some serious buzz and, frankly, controversy around films like The Brutalist and Emilia Perez. Apparently, AI is creeping into everything from visual effects to even tweaking dialogue. The big concern? Keeping things transparent. But what does that really mean for the future of film? Is it a good thing? A bad thing? Let's break it down. First off, the most obvious impact is going to be transparency. Audiences and critics will finally have a better idea of just how much AI contributed to that breathtaking visual effect or that seemingly flawless performance. But here's where it gets interesting. This could subtly shift how films are judged. The Academy might not explicitly penalize AI, but let's be honest, voters are human. They might subconsciously favor films where they feel the human touch is more dominant. Think about it. A stunning visual effect achieved through painstaking artistry versus one generated by a few lines of code. Which one feels more deserving? This could spark a massive debate about what authentic filmmaking even means in the age of AI. Get ready for some serious philosophical arguments, folks. And speaking of debates, the Academy's SciTech Council is working on something crucial: recommended language for defining AI use. This means we're heading toward a standardization of AI terminology. We need to all agree on what counts as AI and how it should be disclosed. This is a huge undertaking, and it's going to have ripple effects across the entire industry. Imagine trying to define art with a committee. Good luck to them, seriously. Now, let's talk money. If filmmakers have to meticulously document and justify every instance of AI use, that's going to add bureaucracy and, yep, you guessed it, higher production costs. Get ready for even bigger budgets, folks. This could put smaller, independent filmmakers at a serious disadvantage. Will this create a two-tiered system where only the big studios can afford to be transparent? That's a real possibility. This could stifle creativity from indie films. Imagine if the next great director is priced out of the game because they can't afford the AI disclosure paperwork. Here's a prediction. Filmmakers will start making strategic choices about when and where to use AI, all based on how they think it'll affect their Oscar chances. Some might avoid using AI altogether, just to maintain that perception of pure, unadulterated human artistry. This could lead to some very interesting creative compromises. Will we see a resurgence of practical effects? Maybe. Will filmmakers become more secretive about their AI use? Possibly. This is going to be a fascinating game of cat and mouse. Okay, let's shift gears and talk about the VFX industry. These guys are on the front lines of this AI revolution. Companies like Rising Sun Pictures, Metaphysic, and the creators of Copycat, they're all developing these incredible AI tools. But they need to adapt their marketing fast. They need to show how their tools enhance human creativity, not replace it. Transparency and ethics are going to be their new buzzwords. The VFX industry is going to need to prove that they are there to help artists, not steal their jobs. The big question, of course, is what happens to VFX artists? Will AI automation replace them? This is a very real concern. The industry needs to focus on upskilling these artists, teaching them how to work with AI, not be replaced by it. Labor unions and professional organizations are going to have a huge role to play here, advocating for fair labor practices in the age of AI. There will be a need for constant training and improvement for artists to stay competitive. It is a very different world than it used to be. The demand for AI tools that are both powerful and transparent is going to drive a wave of software innovation. Companies will be racing to build tools that offer clear audit trails, allowing artists to maintain control over the creative process. This is a chance for developers to step up and create AI that empowers, not overwhelms, the human element in filmmaking. It's a great time to get involved in AI development for the film industry. And speaking of ethics, AI companies in the entertainment space are going to face increasing pressure to address some serious concerns: copyright, data privacy, the potential for misuse of their technologies. They need to be responsible stewards of this powerful technology. The future of filmmaking depends on it. This is a critical time for self-regulation and ethical development in the AI sector. This whole debate is going to spill over into the public consciousness. People are already talking about the role of AI in art, and this will only amplify that conversation. It could change how people value art created with AI versus art created primarily by humans. Will we see a backlash against AI-assisted art? It's definitely a possibility. This is more than just a film industry issue. It's a societal shift. We might see a further divide in public opinion, with some people feeling that human-made art is always superior to AI-assisted art. This could impact the perceived value of films and the artists who create them. It's a deeply subjective issue, but it's one that's going to shape the future of art appreciation. Will AI art ever be truly accepted as real art? That's the million-dollar question. Let's be real. The potential for AI to displace workers in the creative industries is a major concern. We're talking VFX artists, audio editors, even potentially actors. This could exacerbate existing economic anxieties. Retraining programs and social safety nets might need to be strengthened to support workers who are displaced by AI automation. We need to prepare for a future where the creative workforce looks very different. As AI becomes more integrated into filmmaking, we're going to see some incredibly complex legal questions surrounding copyright and ownership. Who owns the copyright to a film created with significant AI assistance? How are royalties distributed? These issues will need to be addressed by legislators and courts. Lawyers are going to be very busy. This is a legal minefield waiting to explode. On the flip side, AI tools could potentially lower the barrier to entry for aspiring filmmakers, allowing individuals with limited resources to create high-quality content. This could lead to a more diverse and inclusive filmmaking landscape. But, and this is a big but, this democratization could be offset if the most powerful AI tools remain expensive and inaccessible to independent creators. We need to make sure that AI doesn't become a tool that only the wealthy can afford. Let's not forget the dark side. The same AI technologies that can enhance filmmaking can also be used to create convincing deepfakes and spread misinformation. Increased transparency and ethical guidelines are crucial to mitigating this risk. The Academy's move could set a precedent for other creative fields to adopt similar disclosure policies. This is a race against time to prevent AI from being weaponized. Let's shift gears to risks, because there are plenty. First up, technical risks. AI isn't perfect. We're talking accuracy and reliability. Poorly executed de-aging can look downright creepy. AI-driven dialogue editing could accidentally change the meaning of a performance. And what happens when the AI just glitches? Unexpected errors during production can be costly and time-consuming to fix. This is the reality of working with cutting-edge technology. Then there's vendor lock-in. Relying on specific AI tool sets creates a dependence on those vendors. If a tool is discontinued or becomes too expensive, you're stuck. This is a classic tech problem, and AI is no exception. Don't put all your eggs in one technological basket. Data security is another huge concern. AI models need data to train, and if that data includes sensitive information, like actors' likenesses, there's a risk of data breaches. This is a serious privacy issue that needs to be addressed. Protect your data like it's Fort Knox. Now, let's talk business. While AI is often pitched as a cost-saving measure, the initial investment can be substantial. Software, hardware, training, it all adds up. And don't forget the cost of specialized AI artists and engineers. This can quickly eat into your budget. AI is an investment, not a magic bullet. Over-reliance on AI can diminish the role of human artists. This can lead to a homogenization of visual styles and a loss of creative vision. We need to be careful not to let AI dictate the artistic direction of our films. Don't let the machine take over the art. And let's be honest, the public might react negatively to the use of AI, especially if they think it's replacing human talent. This could damage a film's reputation and box office performance. Perception is reality, folks. Be mindful of how your AI use is perceived by the audience. Finally, let's dive into the ethical minefield. A lack of transparency erodes trust with audiences. How much AI use is too much before it crosses an ethical boundary? This is a question we need to grapple with. Where do we draw the line? What is too much AI, and what makes a film less authentic? AI-driven technologies like face replacement raise concerns about the exploitation of actors' likenesses. Performers may feel pressured to allow their images to be manipulated in ways they don't approve of. We need to protect the rights of actors in the digital age. Their consent and control are crucial. AI can be used to create highly realistic deepfakes, which could be used to misrepresent actors' views or actions. This poses a serious threat to their reputations and careers. This is a genuine threat that needs to be taken seriously. We need to be vigilant against the misuse of AI. As AI becomes more prevalent, there's a risk of losing the human element in filmmaking. Artistic expression, emotional depth, and unique perspectives could be sacrificed in favor of efficiency and technological prowess. We need to remember that filmmaking is, at its heart, a human endeavor. Don't lose sight of the art in the pursuit of technology. So, what's the verdict? The Academy's potential AI disclosure rules are a game changer. They could lead to increased transparency, a shift in award criteria, and a wave of innovation in the VFX industry. But they also come with risks, job displacement, ethical dilemmas, and the potential for misuse. The future of filmmaking is uncertain, but one thing is clear: AI is here to stay. The question is, how do we use it responsibly and ethically to enhance, not diminish, the art of storytelling? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of AI and filmmaking. Thanks for watching.